Cool.
So the only two I need now are Lysithea and Lorenz. I think.
Lysithea is a need. Lorenz is a bonus for Lysithea.
I can get him. I have my. I think he wants either Faith or Reason, one of the two, and she wants Faith or Reason, one of the two. But my stats are too low to have in my party. Also, I found out why I've tried loading your Twitch. I found out why my the rank thing, your support rank. So if you have it at C, it affects the stat that you have. It does not affect what they require your actual ability to be. So I still would need a C in Lance to get Ash, but it would lower my requirements for it would put him on the lower end of my requirements for actually recruiting him. So I think he needed my charm to be 15, so I could recruit him if my charm was lower than that. Basically, I think my charm was 13 when I recruited him, which was lower than what was required.
And also, there's the random chance for them to ask to join your class.
Yeah. Sorry, just had to fire Emblem for a minute. Ayo's working.
Never apologize for firing your emblems. By the way, does Leon fire your emblems?
Hello. He fires my something. Did you see how many views my short got already?
300 something?
The one we're talking about Dimitri said. It's more now. It's 500. I'm oh my gosh.
Yeah, you should have made the title rhyme, though. Dimitri's dad is looking kind of bad. I think we better take a look at the lamps and the elves one more time. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. So Miss Scone had actually intended to use these lamps in her display. Then why were they stashed inside the castle?
Maybe because they're broken?
There's plenty of other places she could have put them.
The best place to hide some salt is in some sugar. Isn't that how it goes?
No, that's not how anything goes. Or perhaps the best place to hide a tree is in a forest. Anyway, if her intention was to put these salt lamps in her final display, that contradicts a certain piece of evidence in my possession. Does it? No, it doesn't. I'll need to point it out by making a deduction. Yeah, it doesn't point out anything I currently have, because I have so little. My shoes are already covered in cream. I wouldn't go any closer, unless you want the same thing to happen to you. We've seen what's behind those doors. There's really no need to look again. The lamps appear to be broken. Bolts and smashed. Both of them.
Maybe they fell and broke on the floor? Look, there's a red stain on the one on the left.
That's not just a stain. Yep. It's blued, all right. I can smell it.
Blued. Bloody lamp.
The bloody lamp? This salt lamp is stained with somebody's blood.
What? Blood?
Why is there blood on this lamp? Could it have something to do with why its bulb is broken? We better take a closer look at the other one, too.
Oh, I forgot to ask for no mayo on my burger. Oh well. I'll survive.
You'll survive with mail in your burger?
Mail?
Yeah. Am I about to take
I
emotional
wonder.
damage? No, no emotional damage. You know that this victim was struck and killed with something blunt. And we found blood on one of the lamps, which has a smashed bulb inside. Could the lamp not have been the murder weapon?
For sure. It could definitely do enough damage to kill someone.
You, Bill Nye, did you finish analyzing the blood from the lamp yet? Yes, sir. Just got done a minute ago, sir. The blood is the victim's, no doubt about it. There you have it.
Raven, eat your food. Stop. Ignore my burger.
So the murder weapon was hidden in Miss Scowen's room. I'm beginning to think we may need to add her to our list of suspects. She fucking did it!
Trace. I didn't know. Are you done all your food? Come here. Are you done? You look like you were. No, you still have more. You still have celery in there. Eat your celery.
British lady covered in cream commits murder? What? Whose cream is she covered in?
Baking cream. That's all.
The doors look nicely decorated now, thanks to the beautiful cloth around it.
You sound so shocked.
Cloth which we found inside the castle. A welcoming doorway makes a welcoming home. That's just common sense for us detectives. Says the man who just trampled all over the castle's entryway. But I'll hold my tongue for now. This elf doesn't have an illuminated cloth over it like the others.
Not fair to leave the poor guy out, Miss Stone. Well, I didn't want you, did I, dear? Didn't I? No. But one of my cloths and one of my little machines went missing.
Cloth and... what sort of machine, exactly?
Oh, you'll never guess how it all works.
Does it run on electricity?
Some luminous cloths are connected to this little thingamajig. They're called full spectrum light emitting devices. They send light down the main cable and into each optical fiber strand. That's what makes the cloth glow. A little bit of fiddling, you can change the light to any color in the whole wide world. Bright red like ferocious fiery flames. Cold blue like clinking crystals of ice. They have these tiny batteries that last for donkey's years and they don't mind the cold at all.
So these machines, they're what makes the special luminous cloth light up in all these beautiful colors, Mr. E. I just realized I stole your line. Go ahead.
Well, listen, you have Fender if you want.
I can't have Fender while I have bad.
There it makes a special luminous cloth light up in all these beautiful colors, Mr. E.
I see. So much newfangled technology. I can barely keep up. I'm still wrangling with these cellular phone things.
So is your son.
So these light-emitting devices. You lost one of them? And a piece of luminous cloth?
Hang on, just gotta throw out garbage.
Don't throw out the rats.
I have nothing for you. Eat your food. That's right. Bacon? Oh, lambkin. Why I say? What am I reading? Lambkin. Oh my gosh. Heaven only knows what they could have gone to. I don't know why. If I was an eye for a second, I was having a stroke. Apparently.
Were you thinking Bad was named Ian?
Yeah, I was like, hang on, what is happening? I'm just stroking now.
This kiosk. It could have something to do with the case. Luminous kiosk added to the court record. Special color-changing kiosk belonging to Scone. She has lost a roll of it, along with the device that powers it.
Come here.
It's a cute little elf made of candy, and it's sitting on a little tree stone.
Yes.
Fabric above it and the other decorations around it really add to the dream-like atmosphere. Stare at it for too long and we might get swept up in the fantasy ourselves. Yeah, well, our job is to stay right here in reality. Hope there goes gravity, and get to the bottom of all this.
Into the thick of it.
Nobody's getting swept up in any flights of fancy on my watch. There's a small door on the wall here, just like Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Have you guys eaten all your
food?
Let's see. Give me. Go back in. Bye, rodents. Love you. Go back in. Go back in.
No,
Go back in.
You.
They do. Okay. Temperature 68 degrees. Light set to green.
Didn't Gusto say green needs to be kept at 50 degrees? What temperature does crime need to be kept at? Temperature in here is too high. The temperature of Scone's room isn't suitable for whipped cream. That intelligent system's odd. I wonder why.
Temperature, light set to green. What am I hearing?
There's a blowtorch here, and some chemicals here. I guess it's all for cooking with. I wonder what these chemicals are. Let's take a look at the labels. Mango Down 911, Homicyanide 247. Wait, they're all poisson? No, sir. They're common colorings and flavors used in candies and desserts. The first is concentrated mango, boiled down to its purest essence. Hence, Mango Down. They're asking for trouble with a name like that. Now I'm curious as to what homicyanide might be. Safety save before I go making connections.
Connections.
Oh. Didn't need a safety save.
Yeah, that's tough.
If that had caused me emotional damage, I would have thrown this fucking game out the window.
Even like I'm not streaming this anymore.
The whipped cream in this room is collapsing because the temperature is too high. It's 68 degrees. My messed up shoes can vouch for that. And yet, when you opened the doors to the castle, the handles themselves were just fine. Yeah, they were sturdier than expected. Sturdy? That's not the way I would describe most things made of confectionery. I think we'd better take another look at these handles, don't you? Where do you get off telling me how to do my... I think it's safe to say those handles aren't made of candy. It's not just the handles. The whole castle. The little elves. They're all just plastic models with whipped cream smeared on top.
What? So none of this is confectionery art after all?
She fucking did it! No.
No,
it's
Mike, you
simply-
don't make assumptions.
It's simply made to look like candy. The cream having been added to lend it all an air of authenticity. Scone's confections were all fake. What was she up to? Doing the murder? This one I do feel like making a safety save for. Glad I did. There's no connection there.
Damage.
Emotional damage! Okay, that never happened. Don't worry about it. Gotta get back in time.
I didn't know we were playing Fire Emblem.
No, we're playing Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. My bad.
Ooh, we can examine it in 3D!
Whoa, look at all these buttons.
I believe they're for changing the color of the light. Try pressing one, Eddie. There, now the cloth is all lit up.
It's so pretty no matter how many times I see it.
Interested in shiny objects, are you? The cloth is now glowing with a pale blue way, thanks to the light-emitting device.
Didn't Miss Scone say one of these cloths in its machine are missing? Why do you think... Oh, sorry. Who do you think have taken them?
Your mother. I have no
That's
idea,
pretty gay.
but I suspect it might have something to do with our case somehow.
So, the lamps both have these hexagonal shapes, sands on the bottom, right?
Yes, I imagine the indentations in the pillars were made to accommodate them.
And boy, do they fit like a glove. This lamp isn't working.
No, unfortunately it appears to be broken.
Would it have been nice to see it all lit up just once?
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older?
Scone said it's good for relaxation, right? I could use some of that.
Perhaps I'll get one for the office. Nothing to say about the blood stain on it?
Not on board. What blood stain?
Please stop splooging on the seal.
Oh, you got quite the eye, haven't you, dearie? You'd be amazed at how it works. Actually, never mind. Can't go giving away my secrets now, can I?
Well, that was strange. What just happened?
What's
Did Mr.
happening?
Did Mr. Von Karma bully her? into staying silent about what she knows? Well, we do know he is a big old bully. There is something that has to be deduced. But what and where? What do I point at?
The do?
Yeah, we have to find the hidden to-do in the image.
Eureka!
Look at this, Detective Bad. Don't you think it's a little strange? No, it's you who's a little strange. Maybe you need a little blood sugar boost. It's the brain working. How about a lolly? $2 a pop. That's a bit steep. Anyway, is it just me, or isn't there something in the evidence that these decorations go against? Oh, okay. My bad. I've got it now. I've got it.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Take a look at the list of rules for the contest, Detective. Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. That means the salt lamps and the luminous cloths would both have been against the rules.
Imagine breaking the rules. Is that why they were stashed away in the castle?
I think we need to dig a little deeper into this with Miss Scone before we can say for sure. I don't believe there is any more to be found here. So, these two aren't connected. Are these two connected? So not only did she use decorations that were against the rules, she didn't even make any real sweets. Miss Scone made a mockery of the entire contest. Yeah, guess she's not gonna get crowned world's greatest now.
And why is it's so goddamn warm in here? Do you think it's got something to do with all that? All this?
Fake confections added to the court record. Miss Scone's so-called creations were all fake plastic models covered in a thick layer of whipped cream. That's a good question. I think we'd better go ask Miss Scone herself. These must be the various tools Miss Scone used to build her castle. Buckets filled with cream, trowels, and a brush. Is she a patissier or a plasterer?
Don't you go making jokes at my expense, you cheeky young devil. I don't just slap stuff on the walls like a silly old plaster. I have to spread the cream out lovely and smooth and work out all the rough patches.
Like a plasterer. That's literally exactly what a plasterer does.
Nuh-uh.
Miss Scone, why is the temperature of your room set to 68 degrees? It's 1 degree lower than the nice number.
Because I hate the cold, don't I, dearie? Besides, being chilly is no good for a girl.
A girl? I thought you were a teapot.
If I want to keep my fresh-faced complexion, I've got to be careful about these things, darling. We ladies have to stay young, don't you know?
I thought you stayed young by drinking the blood of the innocent.
Nor true. How old is she really, though? That's what I'd like to know.
It's not polite to speculate on a person's age, Eddie. But most of your work is made out of whipped cream. Whipped cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees or it starts to deflate.
Is that so, dearie? Well, silly me. I've only gone and made a whoopsie. Wait, she really did know that?
Scone doesn't seem to know basic facts about making confectionery. World-class confectioner, my foot. Not only did she break the rules by using fake candy, she's ignorant of basic facts about her supposed craft. Miss Scone grows more mysterious by the minute. Is she the predecessor in Shelley the Killer's line?
Shelley the Killer.
Miss Scone appears to lack basic knowledge about how confectionery is created, and she says that she snuck into another entrance room for research purposes. Hardly the actions of a world-class confectioner competing for a major prize. Yeah, not how I picture top pro acting. Does she maybe just lack a little confidence, or is she not actually a confectioner at all? Is she in fact a professional killer? Perhaps she had another agenda altogether. After all, we only have her word for it. She went into that room to do some research.
Wait, you mean maybe she went in there to commit a murder?
There's no way of saying so for certain just yet. But she is hiding something. That much I'm certain of. That's enough investigating for now, don't you think? Yes, we've certainly found plenty of interest. Something's been bothering me for a while. A while now. Mr. Von Karma would surely have found the murder weapon when he searched this room. And yet he didn't arrest Miss Scone. He didn't even seem interested in questioning her. I think our first priority should be to find out what he's really up to. Detective Bad, I have a few things I'd like to ask Mr. Von Karma. Me too. Him. Scone.
Eeg, how could you, batty bumpkin? Stop staring at me like that.
It appears Detective Bad is just as suspicious of Mr. Von Karma and Miss Scone as I am. Miss Scone, would you be so kind as to accompany us?
Of course, dear. Where are we off to?
To find Mr. Von Karma. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Contest venue, fountain room. Mr. Von Karma, we'd like to speak with you if that's alright. Judging by your faces, I'm guessing you found the murder weapon. We did. It was in Miss Scone's room. Which means that Mr. Tangaroa should no longer be the only person of interest. Ha! Nonsense. It doesn't matter where the weapon was found. Tangaroa is guilty. And as long as this is my case, guilty he shall remain. How can he be so sure of Mr. Tangaroa's guilt? You have an explanation, I assume, for why the murder weapon was in Miss Scone's room? Of course I do. And I'll be delighted to share it with you. The murder weapon. Tangaroa killed Frost with one of Scone's salt lamps in order to frame her for the murder. To complete the deception, he took it back to her room once the deed was done. After all, if it had been found near the victim's body, Tangaroa would have seemed doubly suspicious. A body may be hard to move, but a murder weapon? Considerably less so. And that is why there was no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect. So it's your ass that Mr. Tangaroa took the salt lamp back to Miss Scone's room?
Not again.
There, now it's hard.
Oh my gosh. Perfect. This is what we live for here.
This is high art. This is my lifetime achievement.
And how does that make you feel?
Heavy.
Why is everything so heavy?
It is indeed, but it is more than an ass. It is a fact, based on my own investigation. You mean you have proof that he did so? I don't need any such thing. You lawyers and your evidence. If you have a rebuttal, I'll be happy to hear it. But I highly doubt you'll be able to fault my logic. The murder weapon. Hold it. So he took one of the salt lamps from Miss Scone's room back to his own? Indeed. Thank you for the screenshot.
You're welcome.
He prepared it beforehand, knowing that it would be the perfect weapon with which to kill Frost. But we found the lamp in Miss Scone's room. Surely this casts Miss Scone herself in a suspicious light. Perhaps if you would let me finish. Now, as I was saying. Hold it. You were talking about the lamp made of rock salt that was hidden inside the Candy Castle, correct? Precisely. I was the one who found it. So be grateful. It's thanks to me you even have such a vital piece of evidence. What made you go inside the castle in the first place, if you don't mind me asking?
Good point. Maybe you just wanted to see what it was like in there. Objection.
Fools! You think I went in there on a whim? I went in there because detectives are an incompetent lot, so I investigated it myself. I had nothing to do with the initial investigation. That's right. Detective Bad wasn't a part of this investigation until very recently. If you want my trust, Detective, you'll have to earn it. And a good first step would be to stop wasting my time. Now, if you'll allow me to continue... After all, if it had been found near the victim's body, Tangaroa would have seemed doubly suspicious. Hold it. But he came under suspicion anyway, due to the body being in his room. So why... Would you like to hear a favorite expression of mine? Even a dog can hold still and stay. Now let me finish! If only I could say the same to you. Hold it! So you think he hid the body in the chest, but removed the murder weapon from the crime scene? Yes, he foolishly believed his own creation to be the perfect hiding place.
Eek, oh, I'm sorry. I had to help myself.
I think you mean you couldn't help yourself, no? She doesn't seem very sorry to me. In any case, the weapon was taken away, while the body remained at the scene of the crime. Which satisfies there was no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect.
Hold it!
But if there's no proof, how can you say for certain that Mr. Tangaroa is the culprit? Is that the best you can do with pressing me? Listen here! The presence of the body in Tangaroa's room is in itself proof enough of his guilt.
Objection!
And you didn't find evidence pointing to any other possible suspects? Perhaps you should take another look. It's in a book. You might... You really don't give up, do you? There is no need to take another look. Tangaroa is guilty. End of story. If you insist on asserting otherwise, then show me some proof to back up your ridiculous claims. I have to think back over the scene of the crime. If Mr. Tangaroa really isn't guilty, then there must be something that points to somebody else. Pressing Mr. Von Karma on any of his statements won't have much of an effect, I fear. My only hope is to find a piece of evidence that contradicts his claims. Okay, so if he was trying to use her lamp to frame her, why was it hidden? Why did he hide it?
Objection!
Nope.
Divine Pulse.
The little girl inside my head.
Objection!
Draconic Bird Dragon Crystal.
Objection!
Mila's Turnwheel.
Objection!
Margarita is a Latin word?
I thought it was
Apparently
Spanish.
means pearl. Apparently in Latin it means pearl. Though, I mean, like, derived from Spanish. Everything's derived from Latin. There's a lot of Latin languages. English, French, Spanish, something else.
Objection!
Really not seeing what the game wants me to see here.
Maybe it's not on the statements.
I'm not seeing it in any of the statements.
Mm.
Objection!
Found it. It's true that the murder weapon and the bloodstained chocolate were removed from the scene of the crime. Something else remains that does point to one person in particular. Take another look at the photograph of the body, if you will. The cloth covering the victim's lower half. Is that not one of the same luminous cloths we found in Miss Scone's room?
What's that, dearie? One of my lovely, colorful cloths. See the crime, you say?
Luminous cloths? Nonsense! I see no light to speak of.
I guess he doesn't know how it works.
He doesn't know how law works. It may look like ordinary fabric at first glance, but attach one of these light-emitting devices, and the difference soon becomes apparent.
Look at his face. I don't think he was expecting that.
But the fact that the cloth can be lit up is neither here nor there. We have to show why it's important. One of the rolls of cloth from Miss Scone's room went missing. And if you look closely at the blue cloth in the picture, wouldn't you say it's clearly made of the same material, Mr. Von Karma? The salt lamp and the luminous cloth belonged to Miss Scone. And seeing as the body was wrapped in said cloth, surely even you have to admit that's sus AF. Am I saying that right, Edward?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Von Karma, I think it's time to accept that a number of factors point to Miss Scone as a person of interest.
Oh, interesting. Craigie Pegleg, how could you? You're accusing me of all people.
I'm not accusing you of anything just yet, but I do think you're hiding something. Besides that dumpy.
That's not... Objection! Sorry, this is so funny.
Do you want to take over, Von Karma?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Just read this line.
No. I'm not taking Von Karma.
Just read this line.
Just to clarify.
Your Honor says that both the murder and the clothes were in Miss Scone's room pretty much the
No! No! Oh god. Oh god. What have I done?
Something wonderful, my dear. Your ass is that both the murder weapon and the cloth were in Miss Scone's room prior to the murder?
Oh, there we go. That's the man I know.
Exactly. Is something funny?
Your mom.
Only that you walked so carelessly into my trap. I said the cloth nor the murder weapon were in fact in her room. So sorry to have to break it to you. What is this bitch on about? Tangaroa spotted them before the contest began. Noted that the lamps and cloths contravened the rules. He subsequently confiscated them and took them to his own room for safekeeping. What? Then, after the contest began, nobody saw hide nor hair of Frost as he had secluded himself in his room. And the only person capable of entering his locked room was Tangaroa, possessing as he did the only key. And as you now know, he was also in possession of the lamp used to commit the murder. So you see, I have had everything I need to get Tangaroa convicted all along. Well, how does it feel? You've lost to me before even setting foot in the courtroom. This can't be happening.
Oh, what?
Thanks, Discord.
Wait, all our hard work was for nothing? Miss Stone! Why didn't you tell us your stuff was confiscated by Mr. Kangaroa? Well, dear. Higgins said that if I spilled the beans, I'd end up being the one under suspicion. Mr. Von Karma said that?
Corruption in my attorney justice system? Since when?
That's never happened. He wasn't wrong, though, was he? You two accused me yourselves just a second ago. Yeah, 'cause you're sus as fuck.
Pathetic. Curse you, Von Karma. You led us to the murder weapon, knowing we'd make certain assumptions as a result. One more thing, my pathetic friend. There are two, and only two, sets of fingerprints on the murder weapon. Two. Yes, those of Delicious Corn and Samson Tangaroa. No others were found. Tangaroa used the lamp he had confiscated to murder Frost, and was foolish enough to hide it in Scorn's room without first removing his fingerprints. At this rate, no one will even need to testify. My perfect evidence will do all the talking for me as I secure his guilty verdict.
Objection.
But wait, what about the luminous cloth that was left behind in Mr. Tangaroa's room? What about it? He probably meant to return it after disposing of the body. I don't have enough to disprove any of what he's saying. No more pitiful objections? Then get out of my sight, and don't let the door split you on the way out. I'm not about to just give up. I see you mean to waste more of my time. Bad, escort him off the premises. Now! This investigation is not over yet. Detective Bad. What is the meaning of this? Sorry, but I'm not in the habit of leaving cases half solved. There's still one last thing from the crime scene we haven't identified. He's right. We still have the evidence of somebody's activities to account for. We can discuss your lingering doubts at our leisure, Detective. But whatever they might be, they are no business of the defense's.
Objection.
I beg to differ. There's a piece of evidence I'm still not satisfied about either. And I suspect it might be the same thing that's bothering Detective Bad. What? This is the yet unidentified something that was left in Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Take that.
Fuck off! We still haven't properly identified this piece of evidence. That's not what I was thinking of. Oh? It seems you're the only one who isn't satisfied here. And I assure you, there is no such thing as an unidentified piece of evidence to a Von Karma. I picked the wrong thing, because this game is bullshit. Still, a single question does remain.
Take that! Take that!
Fuck off!
Take that!
There are finger marks on one of Mr. Tangaroa's creations. Supposing they belong to the murderer, it could certainly explain how their prints didn't end up on the murder weapon. How do you know so much about the crime scene? As I let them look around. You let the defense examine the scene, Bad? Are you out of your mind? I don't remember you telling me not to.
Oh.
Insolent verm. You would do well to remember this, detective. That the results of your next salary review are up to me.
Oh. This ain't the Detective Gumshoe treatment. Detective Bad's in trouble now, too!
Who's Detective Gumshoe?
I'm sure glad you're my boss, Daddy Edgeworth.
And you do well to remember that the results of your salary review are up to your performance here. A mere attorney uncovering such a fact based on a cursory investigation. I'm almost impressed. But it's entirely possible that those finger marks belong to Tangaroa. After all, he wore gloves while preparing his creations. But can you prove conclusively that the finger marks are his? Furthermore, there is still something about Miss Scone that doesn't add up. Is there? Or are you simply not prepared to admit defeat?
Oh, stop it, Greggy. Stop it. Why are you being so mean to your poor old pal, Delicia? I owned up to nibbling poor Sammy Poopy. Oh, sweeties. What more do you want?
I don't want to have to make you a suspect, that much is certain. But you lied to us, and you are still not telling us everything.
Greggy, stop bullying me.
I'm sorry, but you don't even know the temperature whipped cream should be kept at. What kind of professional confectioner doesn't know something as fundamental as that?
I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry, I'm just a silly, muddle-headed girl. What do you want me to say?
I don't think you're muddle-headed at all. I think that you were never a confectioner in the first place. Enough!
Objection.
Do you want to take over, Von Karma?
No, I don't. I think the objection is funny.
Well, I think you're funny. I'll thank you to keep your baseless accusations to yourself. Oh, I assure you, they're quite based. Evidence is everything in a courtroom, in case you've forgotten. If you're going to accuse a witness of perjury, then I demand that you present something to back it up. But this isn't a courtroom, is it? Nevertheless, what proof do I have that Miss Scone doesn't know the first thing about making desserts?
There we go.
Take that!
Oh.
Every single
Okay,
one of Miss Scone's creations breaks the rules of the contest. The offending items, the cloths and the lamps, were duly confiscated, as we have established. The witness did not go and bring them back to her room herself. But those weren't the only rule-breaking items in her room. What? The entire fantastical world Miss Scone created, every last bit of it. It's all just a collection of plastic models slathered in whipped cream. That cream is the only authentic confectionery in the room. No real world title contender would ever stoop so low. Is this true, Bad? Yep. Saw it with my own eyes. Stepped in it with my own shoes.
And do we finally convince him?
Not a chance. With her lies exposed like this, surely even he can't continue to deny the facts. Miss Scone, your actions place you firmly on our list of suspects.
Dear, I'm no killer.
Then why don't you finally start telling us the truth? Who are you really? And why were you tampering with your rival's work?
All right. The truth is, I'm not the adorable little cook you see before you. I'm actually a pharmacist, if you can believe it.
A pharmacist?
A pharmacist, yes, I caused harm. Professionally. A pharmacist? Gee, Willikers, those are scary.
I can't blame him for being so surprised. This couldn't be further from what we'd imagined. So you get into fistfights with platypi? So what's somebody in your line of work doing entering a contest like this one?
Well, I just love eating sweeties, if you must know. And Sammy Pooples. Sweets are the best, or so they say. I just had to enter. I didn't mean to end up making it all the way to the final.
Mr. Von Karma is lost for words.
That's it? That's the only reason you're here? Yes, dearie, and it was worth it. Sam's and Silly Pants sweeties are the tastiest treats I ever did eat. That's a mouthful.
Were you the one wearing the gloves?
Abe, no, that wasn't me, dear. I don't even wear gloves.
Remember, Miss Scone's fingerprints were found elsewhere on Mr. Tangaroa's other creations. I'd say that points to her not having worn any gloves.
Exactly, Lambkin. Greggy Peglegs at the right end of the stick. I'm an innocent woman.
Don't you mean Eamkin?
Shut up.
Is your head filled with cream too?
Sorry, mannequins.
Her head may not be filled with cream, but she's certainly no master of subterfuge. Miss Scone, were Mr. Tangaroa's works the only ones you sampled?
No, dear, I couldn't help myself. When I finished my afternoon tea, I tipped over to Chili Wink's room for a little taste, too.
You were in the victim's room too?
Yes, dear. Nobody was there, you know.
Quite possibly because the occupant was already dead.
I could only stomach one little bite. I'd never tasted anything so salty in all my life. So I had myself one of the tasty star-shaped bits off the side to cleanse my palate. This is something. You have quite the sweet tooth, don't you, Miss Scone?
Indeed. What didn't she sample?
That's everything, I promise. Greggy Peggles. Pennykins, I'm so sorry to mean to make a mess.
As long as what you've told us is the truth, that's all that matters in the end. Do not think for a second that this means I myself believe you. I'm going to investigate the victim's room now. We'll see how truthful you've really been after I'm through. Mr. Von Karma, please, let us accompany you. I think it's only fair that we be allowed to investigate the veracity of our conclusions. Accompany me if you'd like. Don't think for a second you'll be permitted to conduct your own investigation. We'd like to accompany you all the same. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Contest venue, Frost's room. What is the meaning of this?
What is going on? We got to Frost Room, we saw nada. It was all gone. The whole enchilada.
Eddie, what happened to your voice?
Sorry, sir. Just a moment.
When we got to Frost Room, we saw nada. It was all gone. The whole enchilada.
Was this the work of the culprit? Dead body hidden in the chocolate chest. A murder weapon moved mysteriously to another room. This case was a real peach. It was going to take some serious sleuthing to get to the bottom of it all.
To be continued.
What was I thinking? I'm thinking thoughts.
And how do they make you feel?
Thoughts.
And how do they make you feel?
Hey, we're back to the present.
April 2nd,
No more
10:15 a.m.
Dilf.
Zodiac Hall, Fountain Room. Not for this scene, at least. I'm sure we'll be back to the past before we know it.
Whoa, went deep on that one. Sorry, Mazzarino. Didn't mean to bend your ear for so long.
I had no idea that was how it all came about. I read the files, but they don't go into anywhere near that level of detail.
I'll bet they paint things in a much rosier light for the prosecution, too. Von Kama was the one in charge, after all.
What happened with the case after that?
Well, what with the ice sculptures vanishing from the victim's room, things hit a bit of a rough patch. So rough, in fact, that it took a full year before they could even reach a verdict in the trial.
Well, shit.
A year.
This is back before they brought in the whole initial trial thing. You didn't have to finish up in double quick time like you do nowadays.
I see. Did they ever find out how the victim's creations managed to just disappear?
Well, they were sorbets or frozen deserts, or whatever you want to call them. Ice, in other words. And if it's made of ice, it can melt, which is exactly what they concluded must have happened. But there's a chance that wasn't how things actually went down.
What do you mean?
So this place is a gallery these days, but back then it was Samson Tangaroa's place, you know?
Indeed. And the site of the Intelligence System 7 incident.
Well, where these frost ice sculptures are suddenly back on display, 18 years after that fateful day.
The very sculptures the victim made.
Who knows? Could be they're just modeled on the originals. But I figured it was worth coming down for a little look-see, just in case. Seemed like the least I could do for poor old Gregory. Well, alrighty then. Let's go take a look at these icy marbles, shall we, kiddo? I believe they're on display in the Winter Wing, as it's very snazzily known.
Snazzily.
So, Winter Wing, Winter Wing.
I remember why we're looking back at this case.
Huh? I don't believe it, it's locked! The gallery's open for bids, but the Winter Wonder Wing's off limits? What gives?
Fender, perhaps you should look more closely at the pamphlet we were given. The Winter Wing is over there.
You're an idiot.
You're a mean one. Mr. Grinch.
Mr. Grinch.
It is? Freaky. Could have sworn it was this one. Anywho, shall we? Time to dive on in and see what we should have seen 18 years ago.
April 2nd, Zodiac Hall, Winter Wing. Hello, you two.
I remember them.
Do you remember their names?
No. But I remember the characters.
Do you remember their surname, at least?
No, I'm bad with names. I remember the characters. I'm not good with names.
And what were their deals?
Femboy, badass who should be with me. They were in. Oh God, it wasn't the circus case. Was it in that game though? Or was it in the last
No.
game?
Third game.
Was it the third game? Okay, I can remember if it was the third game or if it was the one with the game with the circus case. But yeah,
It
it's
was
third
the
game.
second game.
It's been a while since we've seen them.
Brr. I see they're still keeping it chilly as all hell in these rooms. I'm about to turn into a popsicle stick. It is the winter wing, you know. But you're right. It's like a freezer in here. It could be a trick of the light. Feels like the whole room is made of ice. The temperature controls will be somewhere in the back at the back there, if memory serves.
Now I think, was I all these characters? Was I both of those guys? I think so. I can't remember.
I was the husband, and I think you were the wife?
I definitely was the wife.
Hey, Milestone, can you go peek the degree count? I'm thinking a complaint to the management is in order. There is such a thing as too cold, yeah? Alright, if you insist. Take your time, mosey around, take in the sights while you're at it. I got a camera I need to prep for action. Feel like your pop might appreciate a picture of all this. I'll put it on his grave so he can have a gander. What do birds have to do with this? Boy wearing a backpack. What's he doing at an art gallery on his own?
She wants to run a gallery so bad she just quit the industry. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I don't either. Does this boy know the owner of the gallery, perhaps? There's a huge block of ice on display here. It must be incredibly heavy. Though maybe not, what with it being hollow on the inside. There's a constellation engraved into the surface, along with some explanatory text. The Pleiades, known to some as Subaru. They form part of the larger constellation of Taurus. But why cram so many stars into one tiny part of a single constellation? I guess people in ancient times weren't hugely careful about such things.
Guess not.
Leaving so soon, Miles? Stick around, taking the sights. Might as well while we're here. Oof, it is too cold. I was thinking of heading somewhere warmer. If you want, I could lend you some of the old Fender threads. In exchange for your jacket, of course. I'll be fine, thank you. Seems I'll have to stick it out a little longer. I wasn't trying to leave at all, thanks, game.
Well, you gotta see the dialogue anyway.
There's an enormous block of ice on display here. Some explanatory text engraved on it. Castor and Palu. Every year in December, countless shooting stars can be seen emanating from this constellation.
Oh, then the mask needs to...
Yeah, and then I wish these two would stop talking so loudly. It's difficult to concentrate. Never mind, I'll just go take a look at some other exhibit.
So, how about this? I scream out, oh no, this must be the work of that villain, the mask!
Yeah, and I go, that's me, the legendary Mask to Mask!
And then, no. Say that, and you'll be in cuffs where you can blink, Ronnie! Oh, yes. Gotta take this more seriously, otherwise, how are we gonna get this to market to sell?
What exactly are these two plotting?
A mask to mask, thievery. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
since we're probably not going to get much more out of them than that, they are Ron and Desiree Delight. Oh. Fender, I can't seem to find the temperature controls you mentioned. Oh, yeah, it is a little tricky if you don't know where it's at. Here, I'll have it open for you in a jiffy. Oh? Huh? Dang thing's locked! Oh gee, the temperature controls are locked in a room where there are ice sculptures on display? You don't say. Makes sense, I guess. Wouldn't want the visitors cranking up the thermostat and melting the ark. According to the pamphlet, the winter wing is kept at a constant 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Wait, that's colder than a snowman's cold dick. I'm gonna freeze to death in here. Guess there's only one thing for it. Somebody's getting a snuggle. Hey, what's with the icy stare? You want me to freeze to death? Yes.
Aw, that's cruel.
Aw, that's cold.
There are 2 large ice statues on display here.
Guess these are remakes of Frost's work from 18 years back. Real eye-catching stuff. Ice sculpture's a heck of an art form, huh?
It is. These are the works my father never got to see. To think that I get to see them instead, so many years later.
Daddy issues, daddy issues.
Sorry to butt in while you're deep in the daddy issues, Milester. But would you mind looking this way for a sec?
This way? And then a flash goes off and Miles is blinded.
Beautiful! Yeah, just like that.
Aw. He looks so scared.
He doesn't
so
look scared to
cute.
me. He doesn't look scared to me. He looks like disbelieving. Fender, really? A selfie?
Say cheese!
Gorgonzola. Please do not do that again. I do not like having my picture taken.
My bad, big guy, my bad. Had to check if this old thing is still working after all.
Now that you mention it, your camera does look rather ancient.
Yep, vintage model. You ever hear of an instant camera? It develops the picture right after you take the shot. Still twist my noggin trying to think how it works.
Oh, that's right. Polaroid is a brand name. That's why they're saying instant camera instead of Polaroid.
Oh, right.
I know what a Polaroid is, although I've never used one.
Should have known, Mr. Know-It-All would know it all. You really are your father's son. Alright, step aside. I need to get some good shots of this room here.
For all his joking, he looks very serious about the pictures he's taking. He must have his own theories about the Intelligence Systems 7 incident.
I think I should have been a paparazzo. These are gold, and they develop right away. Wanna see?
Well, since you've already shoved one in my face.
Alright, Brainiac. Question.
Answer.
Can't help being a Gemini.
Never seen one of those before in my life.
Right, you're definitely not related to one. Ending call with him right now.
Nope,
What do
nope.
these 2 sculptures represent?
They appear to represent Taurus and Gemini, 2 constellations best observed during wintertime.
Bingo! He shoots, he scores! Phew! You're a regular encyclopedia, Milester. Guess that's why this is the winter wing, right? Guess they have the winter star stuff on display here. Anyway, seeing as I'm the nicest old rogue on the block, that one's for you. That one's yours for keepsies.
Thanks. Winter Wing photo data jotted down in my organizer. The statues matching those made by the victim 18 years ago. So the victim made these Zodiac statues out of flavored ice for the contest 18 years ago?
Sure did. Lovingly crafted life-size deserts. I only ever saw the old ones in photos, though. But these are the spitting image of the originals.
So this is what you wanted to show me?
think Gregory would have wanted you to see him too. And I may not have had it in me to come here on my own. Sorry to drag you along.
Not at all. I'm happy to be able to see where my father's final case unfolded.
Good to hear you say so, Palio. Let's say we grab another quick snap to commemorate this heartwarming occasion.
Absolutely not.
Alrighty, I got the shots I want. Shall we scoot on over to another wing and see what's cooking? Good looking? Might as well do the full tour while we're here.
I suppose so.
Oh!
What was that?
It came from the fountain room. Come on, let's go see what's up.
Oh, fuck. It's Lorice Donim.
Oh god.
There's someone on the ground. And is that... Gusto? Lorice, what are you doing here?
God. Not a Larry.
Actually, never mind that. What on earth is going on?
Edgy! You should have seen it. It was awful.
Just calm down and tell me why there is an unconscious man on the floor.
I didn't do anything. He just fell down in front of me. Wait, I know this guy.
Oof, you've had the misfortune of knowing Larry Butts as well.
I don't know which one's talking. Is everything alright? Don't you know it's rude to make a racket in art gallery, you naughty boys?
Wait, this smell.
He's still breathing, but I know these symptoms. It's not safe, Miles. We need to get everybody out of here.
Everyone, with me, there isn't a moment to lose. There's poison gas coming out of that room. April 2nd, 10:42 a.m. Zodiac Hall, Fountain Room. How is the victim doing, Fender?
Not good. He inhaled a lot of gas. He's still out, and it sounds like it's pretty serious. But the paramedics said there are no signs of external injury, and that he was conscious before it happened. Anyway, he's alive. Barely. He's lucky we found him when we did. But like I said, he's not out of the woods yet. They put him in the medical room with a specialist.
I see. Couldn't help noticing that it seemed like you knew him, Fender.
Sure do. That was Carmelo Gusto. He was here back when the whole Intelligence System 7 thing went down.
The confectioner. So he was here 18 years ago, too.
Any hoozles. This guy here seems like he's in rude health. Old pal of yours, Malzarino?
Oh god. Pal is one word.
No, nothing like that. What? I'm angry that you're okay, Larry.
Nothing like that! Are you serious, Edgy? You've known me since elementary school. Crush a guy's feelings, why don't you? Anyway, you know you're supposed to call me Lorice Donim when I'm dressed like this. So no more Larry, got it?
This is Larry.
Kid.
He's a troublemaker. And he's unfortunately one of my only friends from back when we were little kids. Ever since he developed a passion for art, he's been trying to make it big as Lorice Donim. But new name or not, he's still the same old Larry.
Whoa, grade school buddies. I need to go tell Gregory about this. He'll be over the moon to hear you have a friend. He was always worried you'd never click with anybody. Hear that, Edgy? You ain't never had a friend like me.
Oh my god, two fools in one room.
I never knew I was the cause of such worries for my father. Never mind that now, Larry. What are you doing here?
Lorice, Edgy. How many times do I have to tell you? It's Lorice.
What are you doing here?
What's with the demon eyes? Alright, I'll talk. Just stop looking at me like that.
Good. Now talk.
you want to know that? You want to know why I'm here? Why the HE double hockey sticks do you think? For my art, of course. Oh, and I'm coming on a date here with Lulu soon, so I thought I'd better scope the place out. Lulu?
Oh God.
Lulu, the Black Mage? She is, like, out of your league times 1,000.
So, not actually for your art at all.
Maurice, my man! An artist and the romantic. You'll have to introduce me to this lady friend of yours. Oh, sure. It's nice to have somebody take an interest for once.
Gag me.
No, that's for Phoenix.
Phoenix makes Edgeworth throw up?
No, you said gag me.
Yeah.
Well, just maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing in the bedroom.
Apparently you think they're vomiting. Oh, by the way, Mauricio, did you notice anything when you found the victim? Nothing in particular.
Didn't you say you'd seen something awful?
Oh, that. The old guy, he disappeared and then splat, tune. He was on the floor. Scared the life out of me. But for once, I had nothing to do with any of it.
Edgeworth will remember that. Don't look so proud.
That's the least we should be able to hope for.
Honored guests, I can only apologize for the trouble you experienced. I'm Judy Bound, the gallery manager.
Another person from the Intelligence Systems 7 incident.
Good to see you, Judes.
Mr. Fender, it's always a pleasure. She's so pretty.
Smash or pass?
Smash.
Good answer, good answer. She was at the reception desk when we arrived, so she's the one in charge here.
Can't believe you had to go through something so awful on our first date to business.
Hey, quit that. It's not your fault. Oh, wait. I guess I'd better introduce you guys.
Carmelo Gusto, age 54, a confectioner who, having breathed in poisonous gas, was found collapsed outside the autumn wing. Loris Donium, age 26. So Edgeworth is 26 in this game. Pseudonym of Larry Butts, my quote-unquote friend since childhood. He fancies himself as something of an artist.
Judy, meet Miles Edgeworth, son of the late great Gregory.
Really? You're Daddy Edgeworth's son? Well. And that's fabulous. The great man's son here with us. 18 long years have passed, but now look, he's here at last. It's very lovely to meet you, Mr. Fine Attorney number 2.
So, do you think, like, a 17-year-old Judy saw Gregory and had a crush?
Oh, absolutely.
And do you think she's, like, transferring that crush to his son right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, no further questions.
Similar dramatics. Similar dramatics.
Judy, that was the bomb! I see you're in good voices, ever.
Miles Edgeworth, prosecutor. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you're a prosecutor. I'm so sorry. Forgive me for jumping to conclusions.
She's very polite, but there's something strange about her.
She's trying to smash!
No, I don't think that's it.
Said Edgeworth the asexual.
No.
Hey, Judy, can I, get an autograph? You can write it in here.
Well, if you're sure you even want such a thing.
Why do you want it, Larry? Is it because she has her tits out?
Maybe.
Judy Bound, age 34. Former assistant to Samson Tangaroa and current owner of the Zodiac Hall Art Gallery. She loves to sing and dance.
Rude! You know who she is, right?
Come on, Milester. You don't keep up with showbiz news or nothing? Guess that's no big surprise.
All I
going
know
on?
is Steel Samurai. God.
What's going on? Why are they looking at me like that?
Judy here's a living legend. It's not just TV, movies, musicals, chart-topping hits, you name it.
Oh, don't be silly. I'm just a humble art gallery owner now. I finally quit the biz for good. I finished shooting my last movie just the other day, in fact. Some of my co-stars were even kind enough to say that they would come visit once we opened.
That they would what?
The way.
Anyway, here you are. And good luck with your artistic endeavors.
Thanks so much, Judy. I'll treasure it till my dying day.
Please don't masturbate to this later.
Too late.
Too late.
You and me are peas in a pod, Loris. Peas in a goddamn pod.
That's not a good thing.
How lovely for you both. Larry, could you go practice your masturbating somewhere or something? You did come all the way to an art gallery, after all. It would be a shame to waste the opportunity.
Real artistic drawing. A real artist drawing our exhibits. What an honor.
I'm not sure he qualifies as real anything.
Real annoying.
Guess even you can have a bright idea once in a while, Edgy. Alright, Judy. Seeing as you were so nice about it, I guess I will. Be right back.
Gee, he's a real liar, that one.
That's one way of putting it. I can only apologize. By the way, there was another woman with you before. Where is she now?
Oh, hang on.
You mean Delecia? Delecia Stone?
Delicia.
Sorry.
She's in the medical room helping to care for Mr. Gusto. I call it the medical room, but it's something quite so grand, of course. I couldn't stay with them, as I'm the only one on staff, but I can't leave the gallery unattended for long.
Delicia Scone. We've heard that name before, haven't we, Fender?
Sure have. Sounds like our Intelligence System 7 bingo card is complete. Something tells me this isn't a coinky-dink.
Perhaps I could offer you gentlemen a cup of tea.
That ellipsis of Edgeworth there was because of Fender's vocabulary. He is appalled by it.
A drop of the old Judy Bound special blend? Why not? For old time's sake.
That would be lovely, thank you. I do so love a good cup of tea.
Now, if you'll both excuse me. I better go and explain things to the other visitors.
You go do your thing, Judes. Thanks again.
This aroma. Ceylon, I believe. Let us give it a try. This is a fine blend. A top quality Ceylon indeed. Its citrus aroma.
It's said to improve one's ability to concentrate, right? Hehe, your old man said those exact words 18 years ago. Really takes me back. There's just one difference. Jude schooled the sauces back then. Not today, though, it seems. Anyway, don't you think this is all a little odd?
Every single person from an 18-year-old case all assembled in the same place at the same time?
Sounds like a coincidence to me.
Well, we're missing Gregory and Manfred.
Oh, wait.
But we're also missing Detective Bad. And
For now.
he's still alive as far as we know. Yes. It almost feels as if an investigation is in order.
Daddy Edgeworth, sir! You're alright!
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender! We heard you got caught in the poison gas attack, so we came as fast as we could.
They're whating?
They're waiting.
Well, if it isn't the Cavaliers. Come on, Tame, bring it in.
No way! You're gross. Ty, you're both doing just fine. Gummy and I got ourselves all worked up over nothing.
Detective Gumshoe, what were you thinking, bringing Kay with you?
Sorry, sir. I knew it was dangerous, what with the poison gas and all, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. I ran and 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 I ran. I ran so far away. I just ran. I ran all night and day.
Oh, you
Couldn't
could
get
sing?
away.
What?
Gummy, I didn't know you could sing.
Of course I can sing. But I just couldn't shake her off.
When it comes to running, the great thing right here is the world champ.
Were you on the track team in high school, Kay?
Wait, you're probably still in high school.
Why aren't you in class?
School's for people who aren't great thieves, Mr. Edgeworth.
And then he drags her by her ear back to school.
No, I don't wanna.
Then run away. Run away. Don't chase the poor detective.
All set, sir. Just
No, sir. Just run away. No, here there is someone else sitting. You gotta stay here. That gas is so dangerous. Alright. We're counting on you, detective, whatever you just said.
good luck in there, dickhead.
No way, Gummy almost looked like a real detective. I'm so proud of him.
But the intelligence system's a real detective?
There's a boy in here.
Hi, Edgeworth this.
Looks like the gas is mostly dissipated, sir.
Very good, detective. Now calm down and tell me what you see.
Nothing happened, don't worry. That looks the same as it did before, what do you mean?
Aha!
That's true. First, you give us there's a statue of two people on the left side.
Oh, he does have the mask on anymore.
And on the right, some kind of two-horned animal.
Wait, statue of two people and a two-horned animal. That sounds familiar. In fact, it sounds identical to the display in the Winter Wing.
Other than
Dun,
that,
dun,
the place is looking pretty damp. The sprinklers sprayed the place good. Must be what stopped the gas from spreading. The sprinklers. Are there any signs of a fire?
No, sir, and the fire alarm hasn't been triggered either. Sprinklers look like the type that detect heat and smoke. When they detect something, they send an alarm, either fire or smoke, to the security room. Guess they read the gas as smoke and triggered the smoke alarm that way.
And was anyone in the security room when that alarm went off?
This place only has one employee, and that's Judy Bound, the manager. And she was at the reception desk across from the security room the whole time since the gallery opened.
That's... Why is a big star running a gallery that she hasn't staffed yet?
I've got questions.
This isn't quite as bad as of a question as me wondering why Eustace Winter is a prosecutor at 17 when he's clearly still an idiot teenager, but it's up there. So she heard the fire alarm from across the way and turned on the sprinklers.
Seems they can only be switched on manually, and only from there.
For
that
Eustace, my thought was just nepotism.
Sprinklers that can only be activated manually is a terrible idea.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't want the yacht getting soaked for no good reason, I guess. And if it's manual, you could maybe even check how bad the fire was and try to get some stuff out first.
So the security setup is geared around protecting the exhibits. That makes no sense, even for an art gallery.
And one more thing, it's freezing in here. This isn't the autumn wing, it's the deep midwinter wing.
So the autumn wing is cold too.
I checked the temperature. It's 26.5 degrees in here, sir.
Why is the autumn wing being kept at the same temperature as the winter wing?
Global warming.
What do you mean global cooling?
That's about all I've got for now. I'll let you know if I find anything else, sir.
Understood. Thank you, Detective Gumshoe. April 2nd, 11:15 a.m. Zodiac Hall Fountain Room.
Wait, Gummy have to say.
Some bullshit. He said that the autumn wing is actually quite wintry.
Huh? I don't get it.
I'm wondering what it could mean myself, but it's a bit hard to tell from out here. We should try to get in there as soon as the police are done with their investigation.
Amen to that. We need to see what the deal is for ourselves.
Is there anybody else who might know something in the meantime?
Oh yeah, there is one guy. Miles' best bud.
Miles has friends?
Okay, do you not consider yourself my friend?
I mean, besides from me, obviously.
What about...
I'm your bestest friend.
What about Detective Gumshoe?
Well, he's your dog, so that doesn't count.
Good point. What about Franziska?
Well, she's your sister, so that also doesn't count.
What about Edward?
Who? What?
Edward
I hear
Fender.
what you said.
What about Edward?
Well, he's your uncle, so that doesn't count either.
No, according to Father, he is more like my brother.
Sorry, then he's your brother. Your older brother, so that doesn't count either.
Well, what about that man?
That man?
Yes, him. The one in the blue suit with the spiky hair who keeps calling everything contradictions.
I mean, that's your boyfriend, isn't it?
No, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm asexual.
But you can have a boyfriend and be asexual.
But I don't have a boyfriend.
Sure, I believe you. Wink, wink.
Oh, what about Shilong Leg?
Isn't that your other boyfriend? He certainly had his hands all over you.
If we have to, I guess we have to.
Wait, that's...
Hey, didn't expect to see you here. You're looking as fresh-faced as ever.
Yeah. Long time no see. Larry, right?
At least she didn't call him Steel Samurai.
So, here's the deal, Kay. I'm Loris right now. Loris Donim. See, I'm also a bit of an artiste.
So it's your alias? I guess it's okay. But to see you, Maurice? Miles, what do I do with this guy?
Just ignore him.
I always knew you were a nice, thoughtful kid. Unlike some people.
I have some questions for you, Larry, while you're glaring at me like that. What the? How am I a suspect? Just because I found the guy, that doesn't mean I did the crime. I never said you did. I just need you to tell us what you saw. You said you saw something awful. How so exactly? Was it a website?
Look, I didn't see anything and I didn't do anything, okay? I don't think I did anyway. Whoa, Chief, you didn't sound too sure of yourself at the end there.
There's something you should know about him, Fender. He is a fucker. When something smells, it is usually the butts. We've been saying that about Larry for 26 years now. Oh, really? Did you know him in the nursery, Edgeworth?
Yes.
His ability to attract trouble is legendary, for want of a better word, a better, more derogatory word. His ability to cause trouble too. I suppose I'd better find out what he did this time. Our aim is to uncover anything that Larry might be hiding. Safety save. However,
I didn't see anything and I didn't do anything and you can't prove otherwise and nothing will ever change that.
it's almost impossible for him to keep his cool. I'll need to bide my time when he gets agitated. Wait for him to calm down. Let's start by asking him to go into detail about what he's doing here. He shouldn't prove to be too much of a challenge, so let's get this over with. Mind chess. Commence! Why are you here? Like, just generally, on this planet? Why
Who
exactly
put
did
you
you
on
come...
a planet? Ugh.
Why exactly did you come to the gallery today?
What kind of question is that? What, you think I don't belong in a gallery or something?
That's exactly what I think. Bide my time.
Hey, if you're gonna ignore me, then I'm gonna paint your portrait. And when I'm done, I'll scribble all over it. I'm joking, okay? I'd never scribble on one of my pieces. How could I? They're valuable artworks.
According to you, perhaps. I imagine I might struggle to agree.
Oh, laugh it up, funny guy. Luckily, some people actually believe in my work.
And those people lack an eye for aesthetics.
She called Lulu, okay? And she says my pictures are masterpieces. So if she likes something, I'll draw it for her. Anything. Anything at all.
And where is this Lulu? Is she on Besaid Island? How come you are here alone?
What, a guy can't be apart from his girlfriend for 1 second? I have my own life too, you know.
Why not come here together? Just admit it. Admit that your testimony is riddled with inconsistencies. What do you mean, Edgy? Why do you always gotta say stuff like that? I didn't think it would upset you so badly. Guess I should watch what I say. I need to study my opponent's reactions and pick my responses accordingly. Why are you here, like, generally?
Fine, Lulu said she's a Gemini, okay? She can't help being a Gemini. So I thought I'd do a sketch of the statue to show her on our date.
And I expect you are pretty proud of this sketch.
Not so much this time, actually. But, you know, it being her side and all, I just thought maybe she might kinda like it.
So you're here for the Gemini sculpture. How very like you to try to tell me nothing, and give away so much in the process. So to summarize, you came here today to draw a sketch of the Gemini statue for your girlfriend Lulu.
What? How'd you figure all that out?
What?
From your incessant prattling! You just can't help yourself, can you?
Fine, then I won't say another word.
Maurice may want to keep his mouth shut now, but I'll have my answers one way or another. Let's ask him what he did after he arrived here at the gallery. We'll soon see what he's hiding. It's just a matter of time. What did you do once you got here, besides masturbate?
What's the big idea? Why are you staring at me like that? I remember. I didn't have a pamphlet, so I didn't know what was where. I just kinda hung around by the fountain. What gives, Edgy? If you don't have anything to ask, let me get back to my sketching.
Wait, guess I ignored him and his blathering for too long. You didn't get a pamphlet. You didn't receive a pamphlet when you paid your entrance fee at the reception desk.
You mean entry isn't... it's not free to get in here?
You didn't pay upon entry? You mean to tell me that you entered without paying?
I'm sorry, okay? It wasn't deliberate. There wasn't anybody at the reception desk is all. So I thought entry must be free.
Miss Bound wasn't at the reception desk? You're saying Miss Bound wasn't at the reception desk at the time?
Yeah, but it looked like there was maybe somebody in the little room opposite.
Interesting. According to Detective Gumshoe, Miss Bound had to enter the security room to activate the sprinkler system. I expect she wasn't at the reception desk because she was busy responding to the incident.
Yeah, terrible system.
And right after she finally got the place open for business, too. Poor Judy. The Winter Wing, the gallery's greatest attraction, and it's gonna be ruined now.
You know a lot about the Winter Wing. You say you don't have a pamphlet, and yet you seem to know all about the Winter Wing. For example, that the Gemini statue you came here to draw just so happens to be in said room. Therefore, it was your intention to visit the Winter Wing all along, wasn't it?
How did you get me again? I need a drink of water. Fine, you're right. I came here for the Gemini statue. And yeah, I came here to visit the Winter Wing. I won't deny it.
Larry's not one to confess so easily. Then again, he's always managed to surprise me in unusual ways. Let's see what more he can tell us about the Winter Wing. I expect even Larry has found his feet a little by now. I'll have to watch his reactions more carefully and see what information I can glean from him. Did you enter the Winter Wing? Larry, be honest. Did you enter the Winter Wing?
What is that? Is that suspicion I see in your eyes? I tried to get in there, sure, but...
You mean you didn't go in? You tried to get in, but you couldn't?
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to get in there, but that old guy came out and fell to the ground, and like I said, it was all pretty shocking. The victim prevented you from entering. So you were unable to enter the Winter Wing because the victim emerged and collapsed in front of you. Yeah, he came out of the Winter Wing door and then down he went. But wasn't it the Autumn Wing that the victim came out of? If that stupid poison gas thing had never happened, I'd be in there happily sketching away right now. Larry seems to have the Autumn and Winter Wings mixed up. Regardless, it seems his aim really was to make a sketch of one of the statues. This could be a useful clue. What did you see in the Winter Wing? What did you see in the Winter Wing, Larry? You don't let up, do you? I told you I didn't see anything. Galleries are nice and all, but I kinda changed my mind once I got here. Thought I'd go meet my girlfriend instead on Besaid Island. I think it's time to deploy my clue. So what became of your sketch? Didn't you say you came here to make a sketch of one of the statues for your girlfriend Lulu? You gave up on that a little easily, didn't you? Surely you saw something, even if you were distracted by the victim's collapse. Well, I did not see something. But that doesn't prove that I did see something totally terrifying either, does it? What, were you blinking too hard? So, you saw something totally terrifying, did you? Really, Larry? You could at least try to make this a little harder for me. I put it to you, Larry Butts, that you did in fact see something totally terrifying. Well, how do you do it, Edgy? Are you some kind of mind reader? Fine, I guess there's no point trying to keep it a secret any longer. I'm not sure there's much point in you trying to keep any secrets, given your track record. It wasn't exactly the most edifying use of my time. That is, checkmate. You're gonna mate me?
Crazy. Crazy statement.
I couldn't help staring at that Gemini statue. My eyes were drawn to it. You keep talking about a Gemini statue, but there's no way you saw what you think you saw. It is simply not possible. What do you mean? You think I saw a ghost statue or something?
Yes, precisely.
Larry is still laboring under the misconception that he was looking at the Winter Wing. This piece of evidence shows us what Larry was really looking at.
Take that!
Oh.
Take that!
Take a look at this pamphlet.
Look at that stuff. Isn't it neat?
The Autumn Wing features sculptures depicted Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Not only that, but I've seen the statue depicting Gemini in the Winter Wing for myself. Which means that whatever you saw, it can't have been a statue of Gemini. Guess that makes sense. This doesn't make sense, though, because Larry says he saw the Gemini statue, and we present a... Larry says he was in the Winter Wing and saw the Gemini statue, and we present a piece of evidence showing that the Gemini statue is in the Winter Wing. That doesn't contradict it. Why is he not more surprised by that? It did seem pretty weird now that I think about it. One of the two people did look like a goddess. So the other stuff, I guess that wasn't my imagination either. Other stuff? You're interested in it too, aren't you, Edgy? Great, let me show you. Show me what exactly? And please don't say you're drunk. My junk! Aww.
Oh, God.
A true picture. I drew a picture of it all.
Got the whole scene down exactly as I saw it. But I am still not that confident in my work, so,
Well, I want to see.
Really? Alright, here! What on earth? It's grotesque!
That's blued.
You are trying to tell me that the statue was crying tears of blood?
I have to say, Larice, it's pretty scary.
Don't dignify that name.
Larry.
Right?
Sorry.
Because it was scary. It was supposed to be a statue of Gemini, but it up and turned into a goddess right before my eyes. It freaked me out so bad I screamed out loud. So he wasn't reacting to the victim collapsing in front of him after all. Wait, when you say it turned into a goddess, what do you mean exactly? What do you mean, what do I mean? The bottom half was suddenly a fish! That's what I mean!
A goddess with a fishy bottom half? Sounds like Pisces to me. I heard it's all based on this legend of a goddess and her son turning into fish to escape some baddie.
Wow, really? I thought Pisces were just two plain old fish.
Edgy, do you think that statue's cursed? I mean, tears of blood turning into a fish? That's some pretty cursed stuff right there. Don't be a fool. I mean, have you met me? What else can I be? I imagine you simply mistook one statue for the other. A sketch by Larry depicting the Pisces statue exactly as he saw it.
Aw, look at you, tucking it carefully into your organizer.
I simply thought I might have a use for it later. Maybe in the bathroom, if there's no toilet paper left. You are the worst, Edgy. The worst.
Kinda freaky deaky though, huh? A statue with a bottom half that changes shape? I'm pretty keen to find out what went down in the autumn wing, aren't you?
I suppose I am, yes. Could there be some kind of trick to the Pisces statue, perhaps? Yes? Edgeworth speaking.
I'm just about done in here, sir. There's no danger from the gas anymore. You can come in now.
Thanks. Good work, Detective.
Good job.
It seems it's finally safe to enter the autumn wing. And I sense we're about to begin investigation. So this seems like a decent place to stop for the night. So that's going to be it for tonight, chat. Hope you all had fun. Hope you all will join us on our server tomorrow for a Deathlight event.
So if no, that's only if people don't show up.
All right, so Star is playing Deathlight tomorrow, and then on Monday join us on Star's channel for more Fire Emblem Three Houses, Part 1, White Clouds, Blue Lions route. And then on Tuesday stream happening, yes?
Tuesday stream happening, yes.
Okay, on Tuesday, come back here where we'll investigate the Autumn Wing. Good night, Court. Loves y'all. Bye.
Night, love you all. Bye.